Yeah! It's been a while. How's everybody doing today? Are we doing good? You're doing well. You better figure out the difference. Irony is not coincidence, and I thought you had gotten it through your skull on what's figurative and what's literal. Anyway, hi! We're here to talk about the Bigger and Weirder 2026 tour. Exciting. Good times ahead. Let's get it started. Ah! Yeah.
Oh, confetti ball! If I'd have known it was gonna be cute, come on.
Okay, so right off the bat, I don't know how polished this is gonna be. This is my first time doing this setup again after a while, and I'm trying to figure out the syncing between the video and the audio still, and I'm not sure if this microphone is doing what I want it to do or not. So that's fun. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's get it started. So if you're here, you probably already know what's happening. Al announced the tour dates for the 2026 Bigger and Weirderer tour, perhaps, on Monday, November 17th, with, I would say, an unexpected tour announcement video. Highly appreciated, but definitely unexpected tour announcement video, especially compared to last time. There wasn't really much of announcement videos, but like there was the carnival thing, and that was kind of like only on TikTok, which was weird. And I went full throttle with the carnival theme, but it's clearly like much more into the B-movie monster theme overall kind of thing, which is like it's harder for me, but like I like the carnival one. I'm getting off track, but I want to talk about this announcement video because initially, the day it came out, I was sitting at the bus stop at school, waiting for the bus, and doing a silly little Instagram story of me lip syncing along to Polkamania.
I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage.
And if you've ever tried to sync up music in Instagram stories and get it just right, just perfectly, it's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Not natively in the app like that. It's so frustrating. So I was spending a really long time just trying to sync up the music to the obvious lip syncing. I'm very much like whap whap whap, you know, like I can see like where I'm supposed to sync up, but like you move it just a little bit, try to move it just move, and then it goes way over there for no reason. Why'd it do that? What's it doing? Oh no. But anyway, I was working on that, and I was still working on it by the time I got on the bus, and I saw the time ticking up to 3 o'clock, and I was like, okay, you know what? It's 2:27. That feels like a good time to just wrap this up and like post it, send it. And then like as it was posting, I got the YouTube notification pop up where it's Weird Al Yankovic 2026 tour announce. That's what it's called. Weird Al Yankovic 2026 tour announce. It's cute. So I was sending it to everybody, and I was only kind of like half paying attention because I was on the bus and like sending it to people and seeing if my Instagram story was posting. But right away, I was like so blown away just by the theme of the video, where it's like so backstagey. You know what I mean? Like you got Bermuda walking down the hallway, and the guy's like, "Oh, hey Bermuda, do you know where Al is?" And it's like, "That's Bermuda! He's in this! That's so nice!" And then like you see Puddles walking by, and the guy's like, "Oh, hey, good show, Mike." And you're like, he called him Mike. What's going on? Ooh, like I was getting chill. I was like, ooh, I really like this like behind the scenes of it, like how that is how the tour is being promoted in this video. It's being announced. It was like, it's so that was what I clung on to. So I was excited about that, and then I wasn't really paying much attention to the visuals for a good chunk of it. So when I saw Al, I was like, oh, his hair looks kind of like a wig? That can't be right. It must just be really good hair. I was like, his hair looks really good. And I almost tagged Sean James on Instagram because I was like, wow, his hair looks so good. Just because I didn't see the part where it's like he has the ball cap on, he puts the wig on. It's like, oh, now we know the answer to the question, when will he wear wigs? Of course.
Of course.
As well as during Soda Pop at Thunderdong. Right? Alright, so I really want to jump into the tour announcement video. Again, it's called Weird Al Yankovic 2026 Tour Announce. So let's go. Okay, so right off the bat, we got this walkie situation, right? And also the lighting, the colors in this video are so good. I want to use like stills from it for my cinematography class for inspiration. Because like, just the video, like look at it, it's so like well produced. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
We're moments away. Anyone got eyes on Weird Al?
Who is this guy? Do we know? Does anyone know who this guy is? He's great, but like, is he like an actor or is he like part of the crew? Does anyone know? Like, there are some theories that he might have to do with the VIP backstage experience, given the like context of the video. But we can't know that for sure yet, because no one has told us being me and people who talk to me. But yeah, let's continue.
Grabbing him right now. Bermuda. Yeah, you see now.
Bermuda! He's right there! It's Bermuda!
I should look.
Not even like 10 seconds in. He's right here. It's before you even see Al. Like, you see Bermuda. I love that. That's so good. Oh my gosh.
Great set, Mike.
Great set, Mike. That got me. That got me the first time. I was like, you called him Mike? You called him Mike? So like, you're not really supposed to call Puddles Mike. But like in normal context, like it's the character, you know, like it's Puddles. That's who goes on stage. Because he's backstage now, you can call him Mike, I guess. Like that's the whole backstage experience thing is something I really want to dig into. I am so psyched about the theme of this video because it means some really exciting things, I think.
Mr. Yankovic.
Mr. Yankovic. So this is around where I didn't have eyes on the video, so to speak, because my stop was coming up on the bus and I had a lot of things that I was trying to pay attention to, so I didn't see a lot of the visuals for this part.
Hello?
I did see the posters. And I got that like they were doing the Darth Vader thing. I wish VLC would stop with this crunchiness. But yeah, the accordion, like, you know, like it's a Darth Vader thing. You can tell, like just from the audio of it.
Mr. Yankovic?
All I got was what was going on. I didn't need to see what was happening, right?
Your weirdness? We're ready for you.
This is the part I missed. the ball cap and the wig being put on. So I saw it from like here. And I was like so blown away by how good his hair looked. I was like, oh wow, like it almost looks like a wig. Like, how did they do that? I almost like tagged Sean James' hair because I was just astounded by like how good his hair looked here. Because I didn't see that it was a wig. I even thought it looked like similar to the gift, right? The gift video with the wig and everything. He's done this before. Whew, okay. The video looks a lot better. It doesn't look as crunchy when it's on YouTube, but I had to do it this way. I'm sorry.
Okay, great. Cool.
He's so cute.
Just one thing. My backstage writer.
It's all backstage themed.
He specifies boysenberry donuts.
That's such a backstage joke.
And, well, these are obviously
The robot arm!
blueberry. You know, I hate to be that guy.
He's so good at playing himself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Oh, sorry, sir. I can get that switched out after the show.
The finger tapping.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it before I perform.
Right. It's just that they're getting a little restless out there.
So this says, what does this say? That didn't help. Weird Al's portable selection? Is that what it says? If someone else can read it better than I can and it doesn't say that, please let me know. Yeah, please let me know. This big chair. Where is this? Where did they film this? Is this this can't be like an actual, maybe it could be. Maybe it could be an actual backstage area. I don't know. I think what's missing from the scenario though is his phone in his hand and scrolling social media. I think that's what's missing here.
Here. So maybe we should.
Oh, he's so cute. I wish the video wasn't crunchy. Stop
It's just that
being
they're
so
getting a little restless
crunchy.
out there. So maybe
Your
we should.
crunchiness. Ugh.
Has anybody got eyes on boysenberry donuts?
Does anybody got eyes on boysenberry donuts? Does anybody got eyes on boysenberry donuts? Is the new "You're all a bunch of slaves."
You're all a bunch of slaves!
The walkie. The walkie. This with the text and everything. You guys, I can't even do words. It's too exciting. That's a wig. That's a wig. What was I thinking?
Blueberry's actually kind of growing on me.
I mean, he's so right though. Like, the blueberry is not as good as boysenberry. Like, if you've had both, it's not the same. I have thoughts on blueberry. Okay. He should not have brought blueberry. I am with Al there. I don't need this up here anymore. Okay. And that was the video. Yeah. This is just gonna be chock full of references only Insane Ian will get. So I hope he watches. Hello and good morning to Insane Ian only. Okay, so right off the bat, tour dates were announced on Monday, November. Look at my calendar. 17th, right? That seems right. And then they went on sale the next day. And everyone was like, we don't know where we're going yet. We gotta figure that out real quick. And so it was like 24 hours, give or take, of everyone scrambling and being like, okay, are you going to this one? Are you going to this one? Which one are you going to? We couldn't figure it out. Well, we figured it out, but like, it was stressful. That quick turnaround like that. Because we're the weird ones, right? Like, the average fan is gonna be totally fine with that, like, the next day turnaround for buying tickets, because they're just going to go to the one that's closest to them, the one that's in their city. And, like, that's a reasonable thing to do. That's perfectly reasonable and totally fair. But we don't exactly work like that all the time. We're trying to figure out the best efficient paths. Erin Henry, a wonderful Yankochick, I think I can call her out like that, she put together a map of like all the different tour dates, and so like we could see the best paths, like where he's going all around. And from that, we figured it out. But it was a lot of like back and forth and texting each other. Like, okay, are you going? Do you think you're going to these shows? What shows do you think you're going to? And I was like, I'm going to Providence. I think I'm going to Providence because he's going to Providence. We'll be in Providence. I live there. It makes sense to go to Providence. And that was the one I was trying to buy 2 tickets for. But Providence was the only one I was planning on, mostly, to begin with, at least for the pre-sale. I was a bit too overwhelmed by the by how little time we had to plan to figure out too much else before they went on sale. But a bunch of different people were like, oh, you're going to this one? You can go to this one with me. I want to go to this one with you. And I'm like, I do want to go to these shows with you. I have limited funding currently, but if someone wants to pay me to go tour chase Weird Al across the country, I will gladly do that. I will go wherever you want me to go. But I think I'm getting ahead of myself. And with that, let's look at tour dates. And let's see if I can get this screen recording part not on my face this time. WeirdAl.com /tour. View tour dates. So this is different right off the bat. This was a little bit different, and I got it in one of my Instagram stories right off the right off the bat. I keep saying right off the bat. I should stop. I need another phrase other than right off the bat. So here it says, after bringing his bigger and weirder tour to over 500,000 fans in 67 cities in 2025, Weird Al will be hitting the road again next year with his even bigger and weirder 2026 tour, playing his iconic hits as well as a few fan favorites and deep cuts. Al's longtime band is joined by 4 additional players to create a supersized concert experience. Now, let me pull up my Instagram stories just for a second. I want to see what it said, because it says never performed live before fan favorites. It said never performed live before fan favorites in bold in this paragraph text, but it's talking about next year. So is it leftover, or is it never performed live fan favorites? What's happening? So I guess we got the answer. It's probably the same. as this time. That's my guess from the change here, because it looked very different. Not very different, but it looked different enough to speculate. And I think this gives a good overview of it being like it's probably about the same as this tour. I think that's my take, at least. Playing his iconic hits as well as a few fan favorites and deep cuts. Yeah, that's what happened this time. That's what happened this time. 4 additional players. We're so happy. We are so stoked that Peyton and Monique and Sheila and Probin are coming back. We're so excited. They're as good as, like, they are Al's band to us now, I would say. Like, I feel pretty good saying that, like, they are a part of the band. Like, you wouldn't tour without them at this point anymore, because, like, we've grown very attached, okay? We have our little fan clubs for even, like, the bigger and weirder band. There's a lot of Peyton love, especially. Like, just, I will go into Peyton love a little later, but just, we're very happy. We're very happy that they're coming back. Some people were afraid that they wouldn't come back, and I had to tell them, they're coming back, don't worry. Al wouldn't do that, especially if it's just another leg of the tour. They wouldn't suddenly be gone. It's okay, don't worry about it. But it was 67. They started with 67 in 2025, and 2026 will be 90 shows so far. I don't think they're adding more. I think that they've got ones where it's city TBA, where it's like music festivals in different states and stuff like that. That's usually what it is. That's usually what it is. It's like they don't want to announce the festival yet. They have to, like, coincide with each other. But that's what it is. So starting May 26th in Hollywood, Florida. I'm not going to that one. I am going to the second show on the 27th in Estero, Florida. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But that's where I'm going. I wasn't going to go there initially. Well, it wasn't that I wasn't going to go. I just wasn't sure if I could. I was invited to go by my friend Katie, who I met through my friend Claire. Weird Al fandom friends this summer for the 2025 tour, and she invited me to stay with her, and I was like, you know what? I want to go. I want to think about that, and I clicked on the tickets, and there was a seat. There was a single seat in the front row in, like, the inner aisle on, like just barely more house right than house left. And I was like, that's a perfect spot. I gotta get the seat. And I got it. So I'm going to Florida. For the second show on the 27th. So if you see me there, say hi. What else? Where else am I going so far? Again, if anyone would like to provide funding in the form of sponsorships or grants for me to follow Al and Co. around the country for 90 shows, and I can do some reporting, I guess, or whatever they need me to do. Whatever they want to pay me for, I'm there. I'll do it. Like, just sign me up. I'm good. Let's go. Where else am I going so far? It's not June. June, I'm not going. June, I'm not going. I'm not gooning in June. Boston. I think I'm going to Boston. I am going to Boston. I'm like in the center, about the 4th row. I'm very center in that one. Atlantic City, I am looking at. Oh, there's Providence right there. I'm going to Providence, obviously. I live in Providence now, so I'm going. I'm going to the P-Pack. Alexis Senior Cohnbra has told me that this place is a very cool place to go. So I'm excited to go to this place. I kind of want to get the VIP backstage one for this one. Oh, I gotta talk about. I'm not at VIP. I gotta talk about VIP. I gotta talk about the VIP page. There's a lot to talk about the VIP page. Atlantic City, I am looking at also because I have friends who are going to that one. Adrian and Anne and Lucy are going to that one. I'm so sorry if. I just am so happy to have friends in the fandom that I just am name dropping everyone. I'm sorry if you don't like that. I don't want to like hurt anyone by doing it. I'm just happy to know you. New Hampshire? Maybe. Well, I mean, this is so hard to plan for. It's a year from now. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next summer. Other than going around the country to Weird Al concerts, all 90 of them, because I've been sponsored by someone to go to all of them. So that's what I will be doing next summer. So actually, I do know what I'm doing next summer. Where else am I going? I might go to Anaheim for TMB John Katz's birthday. I don't know. Could be fun. Could be fun to fly across country by myself. Could be fun. That's the part I don't like as much. But, I mean, I do like Weird Al. And I do like TMB John Katz.
It feels wrong. They want popcorn!
And I like celebrating birthdays. I love birthday shows. Oh, last year, there was a birthday show for me, but I didn't go. This year, 23rd, 25th. Nothing in between. That's okay. It's fine. I wouldn't go anyway, I guess, if it's all the way down there. Unless, of course, I am sponsored. I get that grant. I'm going to Tucson. These are the shows that I would have gone to back when I lived in Albuquerque, you know, going to the Southwest shows. Super easy back then. Now that I'm in the Northeast, not as easy. Strange how that works. Chattanooga. Where's the other one? There was one other one, North Charlotte? Is that what it's called? Oh my gosh. Where is it? Oh wait, was that one in June? Maybe I can do June. I like to do... Okay, good. June 9th. I like to do... So I got a May, I got a June, and I got a few Julys. Ending in July again, though. I would really like to get into September and October. If he's touring that month, I would like to go to at least one show that month. That's kind of like... what I like to do. That's a little fun fact about me. But North Charleston, South Carolina, trying to convince my mom to go with me. She doesn't know yet because it's next summer and don't know summer plans yet, and she's got grandkids and things to like plan around too, so like don't know yet, but like help me talk her into it, you guys. Like, you guys know my mom. She was in the fandom. Like, come tell her to, like, go to the show with me. It'll be fun. She hasn't gone to a show since, I want to say, gosh. I don't know. I don't think she went to any mandatory fun. Mom, if you're watching, can you correct me on this if I'm wrong? I think the last show she would have gone to would have been during Alpocalypse. Because that was the tour before mandatory fun, right? This is where I'm so happy that we have the miscellaneous live performances. Mandatory, yeah, Alpocalypse. Let's see if we can find the show. Oh, I did that completely wrong. Okay, hold on. Apocalypse. There we go. Boulder. She went to the show with me in Boulder. I went to that with my high school best friend and my mom. That was after graduation. And that was a standing room show. And it was one of my favorite shows of all time. You know the part, this is the part that I always tell people to say how good the show was. But you know the part during Fat with the woo, woo, woo. I was right there. He did that, like, incredible. Yeah. I can talk about that show for hours. Maybe not hours, don't hold me to that, but for a really long time. So yeah, that's what I'm going to so far. People want me to go to Delaware also. I will go to Delaware if I am funded for Delaware. Niagara Falls, I have a friend called Chewy who is excited about the Niagara Falls show. I'm excited for Chewy. But yeah. Yeah. VIP's nuts. Okay, now I want to talk about VIP. So, we got these lovely pictures, scrolling through, showing off the VIP experience, very cute. Got families, we got couples, 1 people, 2 people, many people. There's a lot of wolf trap in there, if you notice. Which is very cool. I went to Wolf Trap. I had VIP at Wolf Trap. I had a pretty memorable photo at Wolf Trap. And that's all I have to say about that. VIP packages are available to everyone as upgrades regardless of your seat location. So, back during Mandatory Fun, that's the first time that that VIP in this form was a thing. Like the kind where you could see Al after, that was the biggest thing. That was the biggest thing about VIP, but like the whole experience of it. That started in Mandatory Fun. And back in Mandatory Fun, it was tied to the seats, and that's why they say this now. It's like it's available to everyone as upgrades. It was so... I don't remember which tour they started doing that. But as soon as they did, it was like, yes, excellent, thank you. It might have been this one. I don't know if it was this one. I don't know if it was this one. But it might have been this. I don't think it was this one. Maybe it was this one. I don't remember. But it's such a... My point is, it's such a good thing that it is separate, and it's so nice because all you have to worry about now when you go to buy the tickets is someone else getting the same seats as you. You don't have to worry about if it's tied to VIP also. You're like, I want to make sure I get a seat that has VIP also. I want to go do VIP. And it's like, it's okay. You can get a seat back in the nosebleeds and still get VIP. That's great. That's what's great about it. It's like anyone can get VIP. Just open it up to everybody. Like, it's free for all. It's very good. So the initial level VIP meet and greet package. We don't need to talk about this part. This part already happened. The VIP pre-sale already happened. So we don't need to talk about that. They're on sale now, so you can get them now. The first level is VIP meet and greet package. VIP meet and greet package. It's got the post-show meet and greet with Al. That's all I need. That's the part I'm looking for. Everything else is like just icing on the cake, you know what I mean? Like seeing Al and getting a picture with him, like that's all I need. Like even the signing thing, like the signing thing is cool. It's not like the signing thing is cool. It's always been difficult for me to talk to Al. I've said maybe 20, 25 words to him in my entire lifetime, like directly to him. Because I'm just so scared. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but like, he's just a guy. He's just a guy. Like, just because I'm in love with him doesn't mean I can't talk to him. I mean, I should be like even more be able to talk to him, right? But like, I don't know. It's a lot. I feel a lot when I'm around him, and I just like having that feeling. You guys know what I mean, right? Just being in his presence, you just are cured of all your ailments for that time. As long as you remember that time with Al, you're just like so zen. Other than the anxiety around meeting Al. I don't know how to tell you. Like, it's both. It's simultaneously both. It's the most anxious you will ever be in your life, and it's also the most happy you will ever be in your life. It's the happiest you'll ever be. At least that's the case for me. And that's why I'm always going to these things. So we got meet and greet with Al. We got the photo with Al, branded with your show, like here. We got one personally autographed tour poster or your own personal item signed. And this is something that they added like later as tours went on and people had questions about, oh, I don't know if I want the poster signed. Can I get something? I wanted to bring this special thing for him to sign. Can I get that signed? The website doesn't say if I can get that signed. Like, they've done a lot. They've really done a lot to like provide as much information as they can. They've been really good about like adding whatever they can to the page to tell people what they need to know. And I like this. I like this when I can actually speak up enough to be like, hey, can you address it to me? Like, because I prefer it that way. Like, if it just has his signature on it, it's like, okay, like, I know what his signature looks like. It's fine. Like, I'm not going to sell it. It's mine. It belongs to me. So, like, I don't really care if it's just his signature on it. Like, that's not exciting for me. I'm sorry, but like it's a lot more exciting for me when it says like, hi Alicia, like, or just like some indication that it's for me specifically. That's what makes me happy. one exclusive Weird Al merch item. One exclusive Weird Al merch item. So last tour, well, not last tour, this past leg, it was the blanket. We all love the blanket. I don't know if it'll... I gotta check and see what this looks like. Okay. We got the blanket. It's gone. Hello! Blanket? We love the blanket. It's so soft. And the pattern on it, with the Twinkie Wiener sandwiches, Al TV, we got all the iconography going on. It's so good. It's like a Hawaiian shirt pattern. It's got like pictures of his face on it, which I love. Everyone knows that if it's got a picture of Al's face on it, I love it. I want it. And so my computer crashed. Too awesome for you. So that was the exclusive merch item for this tour. I have an extra blanket that I wonder if I can sell for $279. Not to price gouge another Weird Al fan. I would hate to do that. I just would also love to fund another VIP experience for myself somehow, and I feel like that could be part of it because like I love collecting the blankets. It's very nice. It's very fluffy. I love having fluffy Weird Al face blankets everywhere. But since it's still in the packaging, which is a key highlight for a lot of nerds is that it's still in the original packaging. I believe that maybe I could get a good price for it, regardless. Where were we? Okay, one VIP commemorative laminate and lanyard. It's so silly that they include that because, hold on. This is Billy. You see Billy? Say hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. So Billy's gotten bigger and weirder too. The main thing here, I can talk about Billy later, but like this is the lanyard. This is a lanyard. You get the lanyard to wear so that they know that you're in the VIP, and then you get like a sticker. It's usually like a different color every night, so you can't just put on your yellow one from last night because now it's green tonight, so you can't just sneak your way into VIP. Also, you know, they if you show up to a lot of these, they kind of recognize you. They know they know if you're supposed to be there or not, and it doesn't look great if you're trying to sneak in. So that's the way they do it. This is the lanyard. This has been a part of the tour for the VIP experience since internet leaks. Let me go get something. I'll be right back. Hello. This is my face. Look at it, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Would really help me out if you could stay focused on it. If you can. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm back. So we got the bigger and weirder VIP laminate. They all come with the same thing here. They have this like little hole. So if you want to get like your own lanyard, you can like this part, the rope, like this part. You need this part. You need to keep this part. You need to keep this part. But I feel like if you want to get like decorative, if you're someone going and you got like several passes, you know, like I feel like if you wanted to get fancy with it, maybe you could. Maybe they could answer that in the FAQs. I don't think that's a effed enough Q to A, if you catch my drift. Festival Supreme VIP. That's kind of like an offshoot that doesn't really go with this, but it's pretty cool. This is for Vanity Tour. One of them. Both of them? I don't know. This was 5/8, so like I think that was second. No, I don't know. Vanity Tour blurs together in my head because I didn't get to go to very many of them. That's so the tours, the Vanity Tours, the ones that like where the set lists were different every night. I only got to go to like 3, 4 total, maybe total, across both tours. And I kicked myself over it because I went to so many on Mandatory Fun. Set list is the same every night. I have gone to so many already for Bigger and Weirder. Set list is the same every night except for the cover. But Vanity Tour, just a small handful. Like that would be why I would want Vanity Tour to come back when I have a job, when I have some sort of money coming in, or sponsorship, or grants, or whatever form I get funding to go to Weird Al shows. That's why I would want Vanity Tour to come back. Do I not have a Mandatory Fun lanyard? There was a Mandatory Fun one, right? There was a Mandatory Fun one, right? So I have the... I think this is correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the first, like, VIP lanyard one, and this is internet leaks. This feels internet leaks to me. I'm gonna say it's internet leaks. So that's where we've come from. Is like, I don't know why I was showing the back of it. So, I like the shape. I like when they made it the shape. That's cool. That's really neat. This is where we've come from. Where we go. And I can't figure out good angles. But there it is. And then I think this is my lanyard that I want to not fire, not miss, not fired, not missed. I love this lanyard. That's also an Insane Ian only reference, I think. But then I also, this isn't VIP, this is just my Elfest 2009 badge. But I do have a VIB lanyard as well for the Al's Brain experience. Very important brain. Does not include fair admission. Valid July 31st through August 2nd, 2009. I was there. I was 14 and I was there. And this is my this is my school lanyard. For Greendale. Maybe I could add that too. So that's a look at the lanyards. A fully comprehensive look at the VIP lanyards of Weird Al Yankovic's VIP tours. Just the kind of content that people want to see. What's next? Early access to the venue. Cool. That's great. If you show up on time. If you don't have a bunch of let's say a lot of clown makeup and a wig to put on and and people to eat dinner with and everything else going on, like, that's great. Early access is wonderful. And crowd-free merchandise shopping prior to the show as part of the early access. Like, that's kind of goes hand in hand with each other. Is you get to go in early and you get to go shop for merch early because you're there early. And we've gone over the lanyard. We know what the lanyard is. We don't know what the merch item is yet. Last time it was the blanket. That you just kind of get those handed to you when you get there. And then this is all after show. Is meeting with Al, getting your picture done with him, and getting something signed. This past time, at least for the shows that I went to and had VIP for, we went through the line one time to get pictures taken, and then we went through the line again to get something signed. I think towards the end of this tour, this past tour, this leg of 2025, they were starting to try to, like, streamline it a little more, maybe, and get it done all done in one pass. Get the picture and the signing, because you would see, like, behind the scenes people's, like, social media posts of, like, where Al was, like, standing at a table signing things, and, like, they would just take pictures, like, right next to it, kind of thing. But I wasn't there. I didn't have the experience firsthand, so I don't know. I can't say for sure. But it seems like they're really trying to, like, get that figured out. I think they have big plans for VIP. For at least, like, the dedication they want to show that part of the experience. If the announcement video is any indication. Because we've got the second tier. This is brand new. I'm very excited about this. I'm so excited. Okay, so it's the VIP meet and greet and backstage tour package. You guys don't even know how long I have wanted to do technical theater just for the sole purpose of maybe someday like seeing backstage of like a Weird Al concert and everything that goes into it, into making it, the lighting, the sound, the video screens, everything, like the how do props and costumes go. Like I am so psyched for this. But people have been kind of like, I don't know, they think it's gonna be maybe kind of like goofy. It's just like, oh, like there's a wild Bermuda. Like, wow, like they think it's gonna be like Skipper Dan, like Jungle Cruise kind of thing. It's like a theme park, like walkthrough experience. Like if you go to Universal Studios, is it Universal Studios? I mean, I think Universal. What's the one where Jimmy Fallon sings "Have a Tramtastic Day"? You know, have a tramtastic day. Have a tramtastic night. Watch your step as you exit the tram, and everything will be alright. You know that one? Whichever lot tour that is. I think that's the sense that other people were getting, was like, it's gonna be a lot tour. But I saw pre-show private backstage tour, including backstage and stage area. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited to like see like how they put everything together. Like all the technical theater aspects of it. I'm like, yes, please, I want to see that. $429? Yeah, that's fair. I don't have that, but it's fair. Just because I don't have the money for it doesn't mean it's not fairly priced. But then it says 1 professional photo on stage. That's not with Al. That's a different one. That's a different one than with Al. You get that one still with the post-show meet and greet. This is something completely different. It's kind of funny that I don't know, that you get 1 professional photo on stage. Like that's I guess kind of the one, that's the part where people are like, that feels like the amusement park part of it. I guess is like a picture, $429 for a picture of me standing on a stage. Like, I don't know about that. Like that's kind of like what the rumblings are. But I don't know. I think if they're doing it and they got the whole announcement video like themed around it, I think they have like good ideas for what they're doing for this. I think they like have a solid plan. I think there's only so much you can get from a sentence on a page like this, right? You kind of have to like go and see what it's like. I don't know but it's kind of still funny. That's like 1 professional photo on stage. Like, okay, that's cool. And then you still get everything else, but you also, so let me not skip ahead. Post-show meet and greet with Al. 1 professional photo with Al, branded with your show, personally autographed tour poster, or your own personal item signed, and then you get 2, count them, 2 exclusive Weird Al merch items. And we don't know what those are yet. And that's very exciting. People have thoughts on what they would like to see, or I guess not see in the future. Not in the future. But yeah, like we don't know what it is yet, and it's very mysterious. And very important. The work is mysterious and important. Will Insane Ian get that reference? I don't know why I'm calling out specifically Insane Ian for all my references. He's a cool guy. You guys know Insane Ian. If you're here, you know Insane Ian. And then you get the VIP laminated lanyard, an early access to the venue, and crowd-free merch shopping. And we've already gone over that part. So the backstage tour, so it goes, whatever 429 minus 279 is, that's how much the backstage tour is worth. I'm not, I don't wanna, okay, 429, 9 minus 9 is 0, 2 minus 7, 3, 12 minus 7. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So it's 5. 5? 50. And then we turned that into a 3. 150. Okay, so the backstage tour is worth $150, they're saying. So I feel like that means you're going to get to see some good stuff, some informative things, I hope. I hope it's someone leading the tour, you'll be able to ask like questions and stuff, and that I will be able to ask questions and stuff because I will have questions and stuff. It's very exciting. If you are attending the meet and greet with others who have purchased a VIP package, you may also request one additional group photo with them. It's very cool. I would say that I have done this. The times that, like, I have gotten 2 pictures at my VIP shows, because every time it's been me and then, like, at least one other person. It's 2 of those times were the first show in Vegas and then at Madison Square Garden. And the first show in Vegas, we all gathered up. This isn't a story. And then fun. Mandatory fun. Why did I say mandatory fun? Madison Square Garden. You know, that place in New York, mandatory fun. That famous venue. Important note, VIP packages do not include a ticket. You must also have a ticket to the show to purchase a package. Only those who have purchased a VIP package have access to the after-show meet and greet. Every purchaser of a VIP package will receive an email for check-in and stuff. And then you get the FAQ over here. Can I purchase a Weird Al VIP package over the phone? Why would you want to do that? Or the box office? No. Get it online, you freak. I've seen VIP packages also being offered for the show by the venue. Do they have anything to do with you? No. Am I able to purchase a VIP package even though I don't have a ticket to the show? No. Does the VIP package have a minimum age? Most shows are open to guests of all ages. However, the age policy may vary with each venue. If you have a show ticket, you can purchase and attend the VIP event. Is my VIP package refundable? No. Am I able to purchase a VIP package as a gift or transfer my package to someone else? That's a good question. Yes, provided the new guest who is the recipient of the gift or transfer has a ticket to that night's show. You will need to furnish them. That's a fun way to say that. A photocopy of your photo ID. Interesting. And a note from you authorizing the new guest to attend the VIP event in your place. Okay, sure. They can present these at VIP check-in, either in digital or paper form. Please include your cell phone number on the note in case we need to contact you. Note that the email we send out with VIP check-in info is sent to actual purchasers only, so you will need to forward your informational email to your guest. I like that they have this answer on here. I've been kind of silly about the other ones, but like I think this is really cool to know, because it does happen that this happened. This is how I got to have VIP for Wolf Trap this past year. Is someone had bought VIP and was selling VIP, and we bought the VIP from them because there weren't any more on the website, and we had to get VIP somehow. So that's how we got it. When and where do I check in as a VIP guest? Well, the exact time and location may vary with every show. VIP check-in generally starts 60 minutes before doors open to the public, 2 hours before doors for guests. So yeah, that's when it opens. What time is a pre-show private backstage tour? The private backstage tour begins approx 90 minutes before the venue doors open to ticket holders. So an hour and a half before venue doors open to ticket holders. To ticket holders, the VIP is a VIP guest different from a ticket holder? Because you have to have a ticket to be a VIP guest. So you are technically a ticket holder? So is it before, like, 2 hours? Okay, maybe I should read this whole thing. 2 hours before doors for guests who have purchased packages with the backstage tour included. Yeah, I should read these things fully. So that's when it is. Okay, great. What happens at the pre-show private backstage tour? Oh, I didn't know they answered this. A member of our team will guide you through the backstage area, explaining everything that goes into getting this massive... Okay. Explaining everything that goes into getting this massive and complicated show up and running in a different city every night. From there you will I'm too excited to speak. From there you will walk onto the stage, which will be completely set up and ready for the night's performance. While there you will get a peek behind the curtain at the quick change area behind the stage where Al and the band change costumes during the show's video breaks, which is also show ready with the show's costumes on display. To cap off your private tour, you will have one individual or group professional photo taken on stage. You are welcome to take photos or selfies of your own while the pro photos are being taken. Okay. So it seems very costume focused. You get to see the costume area and the costumes. And everything will be set up and ready. So maybe you could, like, ask questions about, like, the lighting and the sound and things like that. I don't know. I would, like, I want to see, like, the programs they use and, like... I'm a film and theater double major at my school, and I'm really into technical theater, especially. So that's what I am interested in looking at. Maybe it can be like a private backstage tour, or it's just for me, just for the really nerdy shit. Like, sorry, for the really nerdy stuff. That I want to see. If I'm unable to make it to VIP check-in during check-in hours, will I still be able to attend the after-show meet and greet and collect my merchandise? Another good question. Yes, the VIP details email that you will be sent approximately 1 week prior to your show will have full instructions in case you or anyone in your VIP group arrive late. Please note that if you are not able to make it at all, we cannot guarantee the merchandise will be mailed to you. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think they collect your... Do they collect your address when you... I didn't get VIP yet for this tour because I spent it all on tickets. That's another Insane Ian reference. Insane Ian reference.
I've got no money.
Why?
I spent it all on tickets. But merchandise, you want to get that. They can't guarantee they'll mail it to you. Is VIP parking included in my package? No. Can I have a personal item autographed at the meet and greet instead of the tour poster? Yes, you may have a personal item signed in place of the poster, but not as an additional autograph. Each VIP package includes one autograph only. If you choose to have a personal item autographed in place of the poster, you will still receive your poster unsigned. Good to know. Good to know. If anyone from my group attending the show has not purchased a VIP package, can they still accompany me or the rest of my VIP group into the post-show meet and greet area to wait for us? No, only those who have purchased VIP packages have access to the meet and greet area. Okay, I guess they address that separately, because this is a big thing with, especially this part here, but we're not there yet. What time does the post-show meet and greet begin? The post-show meet and greet generally begins 15 to 20 minutes after the show. That's long enough for a shower. Further details will be in your confirmation email 1 week prior to the show. Can I have a group photo taken in addition to my single photo with Elle? I didn't even like explain anything about the shower comment, and I'm not going to. Yes, you may yes, you may request one additional complimentary photo with your group of 2 or more people. Elle usually takes a shower after the show. Before the meet and greet. It makes sense. I mean, when you see him on there's especially at the outdoor shows in the heat, sweat everywhere. Oh my god, I want to take a shower at their show. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes is fair. What if I only wish to purchase a VIP package for my child and not for myself? You do not need to purchase an additional VIP package for yourself if you only wish to have your child attend. However, children 13 or under must be accompanied by an adult into the meet and greet area. You may escort your child into the VIP experience without purchasing an additional VIP package. So you're not gonna have a free VIP experience with them, but like you can still be in the room to like watch over your child, like obviously. Like if you need to accompany your minor, then you can do that. Which is good to know. And then I saw people. Kamal has been very good about answering people's questions about this. If you don't know Kamal, he's the VIP. I'm trying to introduce him and I don't even remember the title. He's the coordinator. He's the one who takes pictures of you and Al at VIP, and he's like standing there while Al signs things for you. He's very sweet. He's a very nice man, and he's been very good about answering people's questions on Facebook about this specifically. People have a lot of questions about specifically this of like, can someone in my group get VIP and not me, but can I still be nearby enough to like know where they are? Kind of like they want to know if they can like know where their group people are. That's fair. That's a good question to ask. Like I would want to know too, because it's not just people who have want to buy VIP experiences for their kids and still like accompany them, but it's also been the other way around where like they want a VIP experience, but their teenagers don't or whatever. Like they want to know like are they still allowed to be like, can I like I'm the adult here, but I still need to like keep an eye on my minors. Can I do that? Like, so it's good that they're like answering these things. Is my point here. I have an accessible seating ticket or for my show. Is there accessibility for the VIP program? Yes. The VIP program is fully accessible. After your purchase, we kindly ask that you please contact us at vip@weirdal.com to let us know your accessibility needs so we can ensure that you have a smooth and safe time during the VIP experience. And that's the VIP contact info. Very good. Very, very good. Very good to know. Excellent. Wonderful. Beautiful. That's VIP. We've gone over VIP. Very good. Very good. Excellent. So close. Yeah. So there was another thing with the pre-sale too, which was that you signed up for an email to get a code emailed to you or texted to you or both, which I got the next day when the tickets went on sale. Before the tickets went on sale. And when we got the code, it was Skipper Dan, you guys. And I feel like probably at least a few of you know that that's my go-to favorite Weird Al song that I say is my favorite Weird Al song when I'm asked what my favorite Weird Al song is, like just in general, just by people in the world. And I've thought a lot about how like maybe that shouldn't be my go-to answer, just for people who aren't like the hardcore Weird Al fans, you know, like just the average like going out on dates and stuff, and it's like, oh, what's your favorite Weird Al song? I'm like, Skipper Dan, and they're like, I don't know that one. I know the Star Wars one. I don't know that one. But, you know, in a way it's a good litmus test, but in another way, it's not. So I feel like maybe like I could come up with another answer. Maybe a parody. I've been thinking about a parody. What my favorite parody would be to tell people that they would likely know. And so my favorite parodies are like Syndicated Ink. I love that song, but like people aren't gonna know Syndicated Ink. I'm sorry, but like they're not gonna know about that amazing accordion solo in there either, which is their loss until I introduce it to them. But until that point, we gotta get a parody that they know of, and I think that might be eBay. I think that might be my new have to be my new standard answer. My go-to answer is eBay. But all of that to say, this was kind of very affirming for me that the pre-sale code was Skipper Dan, because it's like, no, okay, like if you're a real fan, then you know Skipper Dan. And that's why you're getting the pre-sale code to get the tickets early, because you know Skipper Dan. Or you at least got the code Skipper Dan. But that being the code was cool for me. Just saying. And that would be my favorite, just to be clear, that's my favorite Weird Al song that's like officially released on an album. Like a mainline studio album, like 1 through 14. But otherwise, they would be it's not just one either. It would be Nobody Here But Us Frogs, classic, everybody loves that one. We gotta love the mental health song from the early days. We love it. What else? The Brain song. Love the Brain song. I wish the Brain song was in the Bigger and Weirder, because it feels like it could be swapped with Captain Underpants almost, like back and forth, or Now You Know, like one of those spots. I feel like the Brain song would be for me. I don't know. I really like the Brain song. Virus Alert is the other song that people want to hear from the tour. I don't think that it's going to change much, like the set list, just given the changes we saw in the website, the tour page, from between the pre-sale and now. It seems like it's probably going to be the same, more or less the same as last time. That is my guess, at least. But people would love to hear Virus Alert if it gets out there and something happens. People love Virus Alert. That's how a lot of like the younger Gen Z fans and like those fans have discovered Al through Virus Alert, through like, because it became popular on TikTok at some point, I think. And so like there's a lot of people who like I see like pop up all over now are like, I heard of Weird Al through Virus Alert, and like vocally it's up there, but he does smell like Nirvana. It would be a fun one. I love Virus Alert and I love Ringtone, and those are both ones that are like, oh, they're up there though. But they're a lot of fun. They're so much fun. Those would be good ones to have standing room shows if those were in the set list. What are the other favorite songs? I could just list all my favorite Weird Al songs, but that would take a while because it's never just one. It's rankings. I prefer rankings over just choosing one thing, because it's more like, I don't prefer that. I don't prefer rankings. I like categorizing things. The songs, put them into categories. It's like, instead of choosing one, why would you choose only one favorite Weird Al song when he's everything to you? How could you boil it down to just one thing? I can't do it. I think I covered the pre-sale code thing. Yeah. Okay, since we were talking about Instagram, I want to talk a little bit about that. So I had posted that Instagram story of me doing the lip syncing to Polkamania at the bus stop, and then that was like right at the same time that Al posted the tour announcement video, and and he posted it to Instagram around the same time too, and I shared, like, I was one of the first people to see it, I think, on Instagram and share it to my stories. And so I have this really great picture, this screenshot that I love. I think it's just so funny where it's a picture of the story and it has one viewer and it's Al. It's weird. It just says Weird Al. And it makes me giggle because it's like, wow. If I have 0 fans, then Weird Al is dead. It's that kind of thing. If I have 1 million fans, Weird Al Yankovic is one of them. So that's a fun little way to get him to look at your stories, is to repost his. He looks at those pretty often. And I, of course, like to usually like add little like notes or like stickers on it, like, and like, oh, usually it's like, he's so cute, like, you know, stuff like that. So I get to like just throw a bunch of like, you're so cute, oh my god, you're so cute at him, and like he gets to see that, and I don't know what he thinks of it. He sees it though. And he keeps seeing it, so I guess it must be okay. And speaking of who's looking at Instagram stories, when I started posting again to Instagram stories, when I started really ramping that up, I started noticing that like Peyton was looking at some of my Instagram stories, and I'm like, what? Peyton? Why is she looking at my Instagram stories? Like just regular ones, not even to do with Al sometimes. And I'm like, how, what, how? And Alexis reminded me, Senor Combra, Alexis, she reminded me that Peyton follows me on Instagram, and I was like, what? What do you mean Peyton follows me on Instagram? That's so wild. She's in the band. What do you mean she follows me? And so I really want to just talk about Peyton. Peyton and the others too. The whole Bigger and Weirder band. PPMS. Probin, Peyton, Monique, Sheila. Or if you're just counting the ladies, the girl gang, the on-stage Yankochicks, as I'm trying to get to catch on. Because I have a strong preference for the Yanko prefixes, as we all know, over the alternative, as it were. My ladies, the on-stage Yankochicks. PMS. They're even lined up that way. Peyton, Monique, Sheila. PMSP. I don't think that was intentional, but it's very funny to me. We, of course, have all been going gaga for Peyton since day one. Chewy. Our friend Chewy, our everyone's friend Chewy, has this art piece that she did where it just really captures the fandom's feelings towards Peyton. I feel like I think about it all the time. The people holding the sign that just says "We heart Peyton," like just of her like standing there, like just being like "Hi, hello," and it's like "We love you," like. That's the fandom at Peyton right now. Like since day one, like we were kind of shocked almost, some of us who were at the first show in Vegas this tour, because Peyton was just kind of like out and walking around and like wanting to like talk to us, and we were like, oh my gosh, hi, like it's so nice to meet you. It's like, and she's just so sweet and bubbly, and she's like just the cutest person. She's the best, and it's so cool that she's here. in the band, in Weird Al's band. This guy who has been a very strong part of my life since I was 4 years old. And the biggest parts of that were since I was 12 years old. And you know, like growing up as a female fan in a like strongly male-dominated fandom, with guys all in the band all the time, and just it was just very. It wasn't really built for us at the time. Like the younger people and like the femme identifying people, or people who like had big old crushes on Al. It was kind of like those were the people who were kind of like, this space we'll let you be here, but. So it was just really cool to see 24-year-old Peyton on stage. 24-year-old Peyton Rose Velligan on stage playing with Weird Al Yankovic. That really spoke to like 24-year-old me and 14-year-old me who was there watching Weird Al Yankovic with no Peyton Rose Velligan dancing on stage with him. It's just so important to me that it's hard to really put into words. And of course, Monique and Sheila too. Like, we love them. We love them both. We love the Berry Sex. Everything You Know Is Wrong. Of course, Monique going off in the freaking Weird Al Yankovic story. Now you know. And now you know. Oh my gosh. Both after the fake outs, like the fake out times, as she's have you heard her? Oh my god. And then of course she has Little Al, the Little Al Instagram, which has always been great since it started. And this tour, it just got even better. Oh my gosh. I need to stop playing with my hair. Here we go. Little Al's Instagram. Okay, so it's always been great, right? But this tour, it got even better, like, especially as it went on. All the behind the scenes stuff, again, all behind the scenes stuff, it was so cool. Every night you got to see like backstage things and like the crew and like what they were doing, like what the band and crew were doing all day, and it was like just so nice to see and be a part of, and like to get to see them like just be people, you know, like we know, you like kind of know they're just people, but whenever we see them they are on. But like it's always really nice to see them just be people. And we never really got a lot of that before, so it's really cool. And it was interesting to see as the tour went on, it felt like kind of like at first that maybe they were like avoiding putting Al in too many Little Al things. It's like just kind of like out of respect, I think, like just giving him his, I don't know, his space kind of thing, more than anything. But then like as it went on, it was like, oh, Al's showing up in these more, and then he was like kind of becoming more of an active part of them. And I was like, oh, that's cool. That's really nice to see. Like, and then we get the screenshots of him like on his phone, like with text neck, which we love. We love seeing it and sending it to each other all the time. It's so great. We love how he doom scrolls. We're so here for it. We love his doom scrolling. And so yeah, if you're not already following Little Al on Instagram, you really should be, because it's an essential part of the experience. And it's free. Like, can you believe we're getting this stuff for free? I can't! Yeah. Also, okay, since I brought him out, since I brought it up, I just wanted to show off Billy a little bit more. This is his mandatory fun beret, because everyone was getting mandatory fun berets during the mandatory fun VIP, but I couldn't wear one because I had Billy. So they made one special for him, and so he's been wearing that. And I've got some buttons from Johnny. Mashed potatoes can be your friends, and beware of Frank, evil intern Frank, and then the floating head, disembodied head of Colonel Sanders, saying everything you know is wrong. And then kind of already saw a little bit of the inside. I'd like to stick my VIP passes in there when they stick. That's something I hope is a little better this time. This time around is these. I don't know what it is. Like, maybe it's just me, but like these stickers seemed to want to stick to everything but like my clothes that I was wearing. Like it would just like fall off and like but stay like stick to the ground somewhere. Like that's how I lost my Madison Square Garden one somewhere in New York. I don't know where. It's gone. It's fine. That was the blue one. But I have 2 yellows instead. And then there's the 5/8 one, I guess? Oh, I had 2. I had 2 after show 5/8 ones, that's right. And then Radio City for my birthday show. That's all that's important for, right? Is like, because it was my birthday. And then also, because it's hard to get his head to stay up with the hat on, I started stuffing, let's see if I can get it in the frame here. It's hard to see. That's that's confetti from the shows. Like, I try to like stuff as much in there as I can. It looks like it's the white confetti, but it's also the red and white. So some Canadian Idiot confetti, some Encore confetti. And then it has the pocket, of course. The famous pocket on the inside from the Radio City birthday show. This is the kind of thing, like, this is what I would want from a VIP. Is rather than like your one signed tour poster. This is more what I'm looking for, is something like this. Where he does that kind of thing, you know? It's on the back of my Statue of Liberty ticket too. That was the first time I ever went to the Statue of Liberty. It was a fun New York trip. That was back when I lived in Albuquerque too, so it was quite a journey. Not like now would be. But yeah, I just asked him, it was my birthday, and I just asked if he could just write a note to me. He could say whatever, and this is what he wrote. And I just love it so much. But that's what I would be looking for instead, I think. But I can never say more than 5 words to the man, so I don't know. He also has a mask in there because he masked up for some of the Vanity, the second Vanity tour, I guess it would be. And that's Billy. Say goodbye, Billy. Bye, Billy. Oh no, they're not showing you. It doesn't recognize you. Okay, bye, Billy. Yeah. And now I want to play What's in My Bag? So this is the bag that I took with me to the shows on the 2025 tour. It is a see-through for the venue's convenience, and the right size for that too. It has a crossbody strap, which I prefer, is very good. It's got the light blue and the like pastel rainbow on it. It was perfect. It's perfect. Just on Amazon. If you want one, I can send you the link. And I just wanted to see what's still in here. So first we got AAA batteries. Very important. A box for earplugs that I think I let Claire borrow. Got the earpluggies. I never used them, but I got them just in case. Ooh, I got this. This is from Jeff McClelland. It's a little comic. It's very cool. It's very nice. I'm just looking at it over here like, oh wow, this is so cool. Like, not even, it's like, look at that. Oh no, something fell out over there. Oh no, my arms are gone. Oh no. This is what fell out. My sticker for biker number 8. Wouldn't want to miss that. Last seen at the Cobra Pit Crime Rocky Road Riot. Reward $2,000. So if you see him, reach out to someone, I guess. Oh, it doesn't even go anymore. I have a lot of leftover noisemakers. As in, I even bought an additional package or 2 after the Woodstock show, because that's where I was handing them out, and I ran low, and I wanted more. And so, if you see me, And I remembered to bring my noisemakers, and you want a noisemaker, tell me you want a noisemaker. I will give you a noisemaker. Because I got a lot of them. This is... It's so shiny! But this is the Dave and Ethan, My Little Pony sticker with Alice cheese sandwich. And it's so hard to see because it's shiny, but I love how shiny it is. And Ethan is a Pegasus, and Dave is a unicorn. I wish I remember who the artists were for these. Please tell me, and I will figure out a way to attribute them. Attribute? Is that the right word? But I want people to know who made these. This is cheese sandwich. This is from Makeship, I think. Oh no, his head. Okay, there he is. Oh no, he's gone. Okay, wait. There he is. He's the super duper party pony. And he's so cuddly that his head disappears when you hold him wrong. He's so squishy. And after many years of wanting some kind of owl plushie, this has been very healing for me. I'll say that, I guess. It's hard to put him down. Not like that. That would be hard too, but I'm just gonna set him down now. This is a piece of paper that says, "This is life," but the "this" is crossed out, and it says "what" above it. This is memorabilia from behind the scenes of the Dave and Ethan's 2000-inch Weird Al podcast, episode centimeter, one of the early ones of this tour. And this was Ethan's pick of the night, I think, and we all made fun of him for what he wrote down because that wasn't what the song was called, so he had to cross it out and rewrite it. That's what that was. Ooh, another shiny sticker. Look how shiny. Puddles pity party. That's so cool. He's screaming. Ah! Ah! I'm always chasing green. Ooh! Okay. Okay, he's okay. It's Harvey the Wonder Hamster from Mike Minnick. This is so cool. Look at him, he's all painted. It is 3D printed and painted. It's very, 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 a 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 very cool. Yay! Okay, next one. Another Johnny O'Hearn pin. We got this one, and this one from Alexis. These are a couple Joe Jaffa pins that I have. The other one, the main, quote-unquote main one, I guess, is still in Vermont right now, unfortunately. But I have these two right now. This is the Pokeball one, and then this is the Invader Zim style one. It's very, very special. Keep with us. This is a wristband for the Delta Club post show. Delta Club post show on July 12th, 25. So I think that was Madison Square Garden. This is another piece of memorabilia from the centimeter. Oh, uh-oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. And it's got our names on it, the guest names. So it's 4 centimeter. It says right here, thank you, Ethan. It's got my name and Will's name. Yesterday 3 centimeters, today 4 centimeters. Okay, so it's 4 centimeters. Should be, according to this note at least. Should listen to that episode. And the other ones too, but definitely that one. It's a fun one. This is the Smug Mug card. Oh no. There it is. Here's the Smug Mug card. I'm figuring it out. Slowly figuring it out, you guys. The Smug Mug. Get your photo. Go to Smug Mug. Smug Mug. Smug Mug. Smug Mug, Smug Mug, Smug Mug. Smug Mug, Smug Mug, Smug Mug Mug. This is biker number 7. It goes with the biker number 8178. Also seen at the last scene at the Cobra Pit and Crime Rocky Road Riot to reward $2,000. So if you get both of them, you get a sweet 4K. It's pretty good. Oh, we got Jim's postcard. Jim Kimo West, Grammy-winning slack key guitarist, and Grammy nominated recently too. Guitarist for Weird Al. And congratulations for that, by the way. Everyone make sure JimKimoWest.com, sign up for Jim's newsletter. Oh look! It's another VIP lanyard. I guess I did do 3. There's so many little nifty gifties in here. Like all the little like stickers that I took. Because they're all so cute. This goes with the earplugs. This is just some wet wipes. That's good to have. I got all the like... This must be coveted by somebody, right? I got all the show notes for the 4cm episode of Dave and Ethan's 2000-inch Weird Al podcast. I could go over all of these by special request. Maybe I'll put it up on Patreon. Maybe I will start a Patreon just to read these show notes. That doesn't make any sense. Because you can just go listen to the 4cm episode. Like, that's basically what this is. But I just think it's funny that I somehow kept this. It somehow ended up in my hands. Oh, this is like their Transformers with Wreck-Gar. That's cute. I like this. Like, it's variations on the theme, right? It's like Dave and Ethan with Al, Dave and Ethan with Al as robots, Dave and Ethan with Al as ponies. Like, it's a good strategy. It's a good way to do it. Strategy's nuts. What is this? You guys, it's my phone fell under the sect. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I told this story on the 4cm. I don't remember. But this, like, I had dumped out my other bag, while looking for other things to get ready for the show that night. And we were in my hotel room, and there was a need to look for paper, so Mr. TMB John Katz got this piece of paper for Ethan to write on, I think, is how it went. And it was like there on the table, and it's like, huh, what does my phone fell under the seat mean? And then Will King rightfully pointed out that it doesn't say seat, it says sect, because the person who wrote it has terrible handwriting. I agree, Will. It does look like a seat. I think it's funnier anyway that my phone fell under the sect. It definitely made it a lot more memorable, and that's Ethan's handwriting underneath. He had to prove that he didn't write he had to prove that he didn't write my phone fell under the sect, because his phone had fallen under the seat that night or like recently, so it was like plausible that he had written it, so he had to prove that he didn't. And it was something that I had wrote some other time, and it was just from my bag from before. As you can tell, like, I don't empty out my bags very often. This is cool. I got this like Jackbox pin. This is from Owen Watson, and I got it from him in at Madison Square Garden at VIP, and it was so cool. It was so cool to meet him and talk to him, and like, because I love Jackbox. It's one of my favorite things to do. I want to like start up Jackbox nights again with people, because I love playing Jackbox, and I will play Jackbox until people are done playing Jackbox with me, and then I will wait in the lobby until people come back to play more Jackbox with me. I love playing Jackbox. One of my favorite ones that I've played is Blather Round. It's one of my favorites. I'm not great at the drawing ones, but I still like the drawing ones. I just watched the Game Grumps and Brian David Gilbert play the new TKO one, and that looked like that. It's really fun to watch, at least. Like, I'm not great. I don't feel great at improv. I love improv. I don't feel like I've learned how to do it myself yet, but it's one of those, like, be quick, go, like, think stuff, like, quiplashes, kind of like that, too. It's like, you gotta think of stuff, go! And it's like, it's funny when you can, or when you're doing it right, but, like, if you're dry, then, like, you can't, it's not as... And that's Jackbox. This one says Queen or Beaver. Queen Beaver. This one is more show notes. This is, ooh, good to have on hand. It's a carabiner. Alexis, or anyone who might be in need of a carabiner. I'm apparently in need of a carabiner. This is really cool. I was so happy when I got this. This is a Peyton pick. This is one of the picks that Peyton tosses out at the end of the show. I was so happy that I was able to get one. It's one of the black ones with the white on it. It's got her signature on the front, and then on the back it says Bigger and Weirder 25, and it has a QR code. And I don't remember what the QR code goes to. Hold on, let me check. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. It's not picking it up. Sucks to be me. Hope you enjoy your new polka room, Amanda. They're not picking up. Sucks to be you. Hey, okay. It won't pick up. But that's a really, I really like that. I got the Peyton pick, and maybe I'll get the other color, white, right? Yeah. Oh, this is from Ethan. This is very important to have. This is like double-sided sticky tape. This was for Billy and his hat because it keeps dangling off his dang head, wouldn't you know? This is a receipt from the Venetian Theater in Las Vegas for a bottle of water, one Evian, 500 milliliters for $6. And they put it, they don't give you the cap. That was the whole thing with my phone fell under the sect too. It's like there was a whole thing. Go listen to Dave and Ethan's podcast for more. This is just a blank piece of paper. And I think with that, the bag is empty. Except these were also in the bag at some point. I really want to go over these. These are a bunch of Weird Al friendship bracelets from Erin Henry that I took from her bag of bracelets back in Vegas. Other people took like one or two, and I took infinity of them. Because that's the look, right? Like if you're gonna do the friendship bracelets, you need the whole like armful of it. That's what you always see in the Swiftie photos. So like, that's what you should have in the Yankochick photos too. Is your armful of arm candy. Candy bracelets. I really like these a lot. I had to get this one. Of course, it says Yankochick. This top one. And then this one that says "Wanna Be Your Lover." Cause I love "Wanna Be Your Lover." We thought it was gonna be back, given tour promos for the 2025 tour. Instead, we had One More Minute, which is half as long and twice as disappointing. That's my hot take. I'm so sorry, but that's yeah. We wish we had Wanna Be Your Lover. We've seen One More Minute, I think. It's got a lot of props that are lost forever. I think the fork is really funny. I think it's so funny that he keeps the fork. that makes me laugh every time. I do get a kick out of that. The disappointing part comes from not having an aisle seat or knowing you're not in the right aisle seat. Because even if you're in an aisle seat, that's no guarantee. Like, the timing of the song, too, it's too short to do anything. It's too short. And Wanna Be Your Lover has so many lines, and it's like, I could go on about this forever. And I guess it's because of like the ending and everything, but like I don't like I wouldn't need a one-to-one, you know, like as long as like the song is being done, like it's the same with like Smells Like Nirvana, like you could like, right? Like you can change the key on that. You would still just be happier seeing Smells Like Nirvana, right? Like you're not gonna be like, oh no, it's in the wrong key. He should try to be getting all those high notes. Like no, just like take care of your voice, please, Al. And like, but we'd still like to see it. That kind of thing. Is just apply that to one of your lover also, because it's not worth cutting it entirely just because of like the ending bit. I don't know. Like I know it's like the big finish. But I'd still, I wish it was Wanna Be Your Lover. I wish it was Wanna Be Your Lover. I'm sorry. That's this one says my crotch. My crotch. Hey, has anybody seen my crotch? And then, oh, what a coincidence. This next one says crotchless panties. That's good. La la la, nice lady. And what does this one say? Ooh. Sweet Melanie. And then supplies. And Albuquerque, of course. ALBU Kirky, to be exact. Prosthetic lips, of course. And Lucky Snorkel. And they're so cute. Thank you so much, Aaron. Yeah. So yeah, I think that covers my initial thoughts on the Bigger and Weirder tour. I'll probably have more thoughts I want to share later in more videos to come. And also, of course, if you have any like comments, questions, suggestions, corrections for me, like please give them to me. Please give me them. I want to see them, please. And yeah, I guess until next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, and follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm going to be posting more. That's where I usually post a lot more, is on Instagram and Instagram stories, mainly. More than YouTube. YouTube will be fewer and further between, but more frequent than in the past. I do not have a defined schedule. I do have ADHD. So there you go. Goodbye.